Phew, I'm exhausted. How was that for an introduction to a hi-fi video? And that music's really something, isn't it? That is totally epic. My name is Terry Ellis. If you're new here, I'm an audio reviewer and a Dirac Live Calibrator. And yes, you might have guessed it, I am a late developer. I've been a serious audiophile for well over a decade and I've only just bought my first turntable. And that is the beauty that you can see literally straight behind my head. Now, before some of you panic and the others amongst you get all excited, I'm not converting to the dark side. I'm not going to become a devout vinyl audiophile. And that is largely because I'm a complete vinyl Luddite, and the learning curve to get really good vinyl playback would be so steep for me with all the videos that I have to make, the website that I have to do to keep you guys happy. I just don't think I would have the time to devote to it to do it properly. So why did I buy a turntable? You're probably asking. I bought it because it looks seriously cool. But what turntable is it? It's a Pro-Ject VTE BT. Now the VT part stands for vertical and the BT part stands for Bluetooth. It's a plug and play, really simple turntable that comes with pretty much everything that you need to get playing. It is designed to be a vertically mounted turntable. You can either mount it on a wall, such as I have, or use the included vertical stand. It's a pre-adjusted turntable. From the factory, the anti-skates and the tracking have been adjusted to work in its vertical orientation. It comes with a built-in phono stage. It has an Autophon OM5E cartridge and an 8.6-inch aluminium tone arm. It comes with some other accessories to get you started, and it couldn't be any easier to assemble or even mount on the wall. Wall mounting it is literally a case of screwing in one screw, and to install the vertical stand, it's just a case of doing up 2 screws. You can tell that Pro-Ject have really paid attention and just made this a really simple and easy thing to use. The trickiest thing about the whole process is getting the drive belt installed. There's like a knack to it. Most experienced vinyl or turntable owners will probably just laugh, but again, for a Luddite like me, that was the bit that was the challenge. You can get the turntable in either boring black, really bold red, or classy white, and I think you'll agree I've chosen the right colour that suits me as an individual and suits this YouTube channel. You can buy the non-Bluetooth version for about £240 on Amazon. You can expect to pay about another £100 on top for the Bluetooth version. So what does it sound like? I hear you ask. I have absolutely no idea. I didn't even own any vinyl records until yesterday, until I popped into my local record store, Tesco's, and bought the 2 records that you can see behind me, but they're both still in their plastic because I have no way of cleaning them. So if you know of a cheap and easy vinyl cleaning solution or system, can you please let me know below in the comments section, because I really need to research that. I've got to admit, I'm really excited to try the turntable and I'm really keen to know what sort of results I'm going to get. But I'm sure you probably can see something behind me that's missing. But before we get into that, I just want to talk to you about the other things that's been going on. If you're a regular to the channel, you'll probably see there are quite a few visual differences. Basically, I've upgraded the surroundings. I wanted to make it nicer for the both of us. And that is what I've been working on pretty much for the last week, and that's the reason for the slow up in videos. It may not look like I've done much, but behind the scenes is stuff you can't see behind the camera, and actually stuff in here has taken quite a long time to get right. So what have I done? I've added some RGB lighting, which is pretty obvious, you can see behind me and up there behind the turntable. Now that's actually 2 different types of RGB lighting, both from Amazon. I started with one, thought it was okay, but it just kept breaking on me. I needed to go through 3 different units and 2 out of the 3 broke. So I tried a different set of RGB lighting from Amazon. These were slightly more expensive. They need a full-on plug to be powered from, but they are much, much better quality and seriously bright. Now, I really like the Rgb Effects. I know people probably overuse it, but in reality, sitting in here with this nice blue aura and glow around me is a really lovely thing. So I might consider adding some RGB lighting to the pitch black Batcave listening cinema room to try and give that an uplifting color and coziness as well. I've also added some acoustic foam to the wall. It's more for a visual thing than it is for an acoustics thing, and I needed a solution that I could use to hide the cables down from the turntable. Now I bought this acoustic foam from Amazon, really cheap for what you get. But what I will say is I would not use this acoustic foam in my main listening room. If you want acoustic treatment for a full-on listening room, buy proper treatments from a proper company like Dirac Acoustics. You really get what you pay for, and that is what I've used throughout my listening room with fantastic results. So hopefully you think all my time and effort has been worth it. I certainly do. I say the bits you can't see on camera, I'm really excited about. It's going to make my life much easier to bring better quality and more videos to you all the time. Who doesn't want that? But before I shut this video down, I just want to go back to that thing that I think is missing from this room. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I don't have any speakers in here. Obviously we've got a really lovely headphone setup to my left, your right. I've got a fantastic setup there, but there are no speakers in here. So I've been trying to rack my brains and think of the best way to go. Should I go with something modern and contemporary like some KEF LSXs? They're quite an obvious choice for a desktop. Or should I go down the classic route and get something like some Harbuff P5ERs or maybe some Russell K Red 50s? They're like traditional looking speaker. I really can't make my mind up because I'm really not sure which way to go. So if you've got any suggestions, positive and personal experience, please again leave the comments down below and I'll be able to look into them. Similarly, if you're a manufacturer, I'd be interested in giving me some speakers to put up there on display. Definitely get in touch because I'll be interested in speaking to you. The pace will be going back up from here. I'll be getting loads of great videos out to you as I usually do, and things are starting to get really crazy here. And my review system is about to go off and through the stratosphere in terms of performance for hi-fi and for home cinema. It's really, really exciting time. I couldn't be any more excited if I tried. Thanks very much for joining me. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up if you did. Go and visit the website, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.